What's up, my peoples? What's going on, my people? You're watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Well, before I start my episode, I want to say, go Lakers. Yeah, baby, it's going to be on in 2020, 2019, 2020. And guess what? We got brand new players like Anthony Davis. And by the end of free agency, we'll have somebody like Kawhi Leonard joining LeBron James and my man Anthony Davis. You feel me? And I want to give my condolences to all the public lynching victims like Magic Johnson, who was, done very, I want to say, fuck the Laker organization. Not the players, but I want to say fuck that old decrepit racist redneck bitch like fucking Jeannie Buss who fucked over Magic Johnson. Can you imagine being somebody of Magic Johnson's stature? Now let's just assess this situation. Here you are, you're a legend, okay? Just speaking hypothetically in Magic Johnson's situation, you're a legend. Not only a legend, but you're a Hall of Famer. And because of you, the Laker organization has 5 banners hanging in the rafters because of you. Okay? Now, not only is this nigga Magic Johnson a legend, this dude, this brother was to me, he was the GOAT. Because not only was he versatile, not only was he a 6'9" point guard, not only was he a 6'9" point guard, but he was versatile and played all 5 positions. That means if James Worthy got hurt, Magic Johnson filled in on the position. If Michael Cooper or any Mitch Kupchak Kurt Rambis got hurt, Magic Johnson fills in for the position. If Norman Nixon or Byron Scott got hurt, Magic Johnson filled in for the position. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got hurt, Magic Johnson filled in for the position. And I mean convincingly played the positions. All 5 positions. Could Michael Jordan do that? Hell no. Could any player you know in the history of basketball do that? Hell no. Magic Johnson was the GOAT. He is the GOAT when it comes to the game, baby. Legendary. Now let's assess the situation. Can you imagine being somebody like Magic Johnson? You're a Hall of Famer. You get hired as the president of the Laker organization by the Laker organization. Okay? So you wake up one morning and you go to the owner of the team. You go to the owner of the team out of common courtesy just to show that you're being a team player. And you tell the owner, listen, I want to fire the coach of the Lakers. I want to fire Luke Walton, man. He's a terrible coach. And he was a terrible coach. In my eyes, he shouldn't have never been the coach of the Lakers in the first place. He got hired on the strength of the name of his father, Bill Walton. But that's how the game of white supremacy goes, man. See, a lot of y'all niggas don't understand the game of white supremacy. I bring this up not to talk sports, but to teach you how your enemy operates. Now, you're a legend. You're a Hall of Famer. You go to the owner, you tell him, listen, I need to fire this coach, man. If we intend on getting better and we intend on becoming a championship contender again, we got to fire this coach because he don't know how to coach. And then you find out, and the owner tells you no. You go back to the owner again and say, listen, I want to fire Rob Palinka, man. This dude is a snake. He's sabotaging and everything. The owner of the team tells you no. And then it finally sets in your mind one day and you realize that you got hired as the president of the organization. But the reality of the game sets in that the coach and the assistant president are really your superiors. You cannot fire your subordinates under any circumstances for the sake of white supremacy, man. That's a hard pill to swallow. And then you got coon ass niggas like Stephen A. and Jalen Rose cooning for these crackers, bashing you all year long, tarnishing your name, even if by any means necessary, even if it means that the Lakers have to be the collateral damage, which they were last year. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. Anybody would have left under those conditions. But you got all these coon ass commentators, sports commentators, talking about Magic Johnson. He quit on them. He shouldn't have never did this. He shouldn't have never did that. These are coon ass niggas that white people love because they know they can use these niggas anytime when it comes to an unjust situation where they know that they doing the black man fucked up. So they get house niggas like these motherfuckers to camouflage they bulls, to camouflage they racism. So I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, fuck the Laker administration, man. You niggas are bitch ass niggas. Fuck that old decrepit bitch Jeannie Buss, man. Cause I recognize the racism, man. And like Malcolm X once said, man, an oppressor has absolutely no rights or laws that should be respected by the oppressed. That's why I run around saying, fuck these faggot ass niggas, house niggas in the streets that's supposed to be gang members, but they really work for the feds. Fuck all them bitch ass niggas, because they ain't nothing but protective custody ass niggas, hiding behind the few real niggas that's in that shit. Real talk. Fuck the feds, fuck the police that's down with that shit, because all them niggas ain't nothing but devil worshiping ass Satanists. And I'll be damned if I'm walking around here scared of fucking the devil and his followers when I got God on my side. Fuck all them fake ass Muslims that's scared to say something because they ass gotta go to the hellfire too. For being in the midst of a corrupt system and shutting the fuck up when their master told them to. But they able to go against one motherfucker like me. This is why Chuck D said it takes a nation of millions to hold a real motherfucker down. Yeah. This is why he said it takes a nation of millions. Because he knew in his songs he was basically telling you this is how the white man will get at you. When them niggas come at me talking about they gonna do this and that to me, nigga, that's why I stay like Jason. I stay like Jason on a motherfucker. They don't even know they playing motherfucking Russian roulette. Cause the minute a nigga try to force the issue on me, he better have 7 to 8 motherfuckers with him. I'm not going by the law. I don't carry no 4-inch bullshit, nigga. You better be busting your guns on me, man. And you can only kill a nigga one time. So I ain't scared of no death, nigga. I've been praying 5 times a day for the last 45 years. And I'd rather get caught with my shit than to get caught without it. Real talk. Because I know that the police is down with you motherfuckers and they trying to oppress me too. Fuck them bitch ass niggas. Y'all got them motherfucking police and the feds following me around everywhere the fuck I go. But these niggas are so motherfucking gangster and so hard and shit. But back to the essence of the conversation, man. Can you imagine being somebody like of Magic Johnson's stature? And basically, when Jeannie Buss told this nigga no, she basically, what she was really telling him that you're nothing but a nigger with a bunch of money. And you think that we're going to let you use this platform, the platform that white people use for the modern day public lynching of black men, to further instill self-hatred in the black youth? You think they were going to go let Magic Johnson use that platform to fire a white man on national TV? This is the racism that you really dealing with. You got to look at these situations for what they are. A lot of you niggas are too busy sticking your head up under the cover and hoping that the situation go away when the monster gets bigger and bigger. Understand what I'm saying, man. Understand what I'm saying. This is why I say my condolences to Magic Johnson, man, because that shit, I know that shit hurt him to his heart. But he's delusional. A lot of these rich ass niggas are delusional. This is why they get what they deserve. O.J. Simpson, he got what he deserved. You want to motherfucking run around befriending these niggas? Can you imagine these niggas? That shit ate them niggas alive when O.J. Simpson got acquitted in the trial. That shit ate them alive because he didn't use no white lawyer. This nigga used a black genius like Johnny Cochran, a black genius lawyer like Johnny Cochran to set this nigga free. That shit ate them alive because it was like them against the game of white supremacy, man, and they lost on that one. And that shit ate them alive because white people don't give a fuck whether you know how to. They know that Johnny Cochran was a genius. That's why they killed him a couple of years later. His wife was screaming that shit from the top of her lungs, but that shit fell on deaf ears around the nation. Because a lot of these scary ass black coward ass niggas ain't going. They're not listening to that shit. All these old conscious niggas that talking about they militant, all these gang members that talking about they killers. You got all these motherfucking killers, but as soon as the white man do something to us, them niggas just running high. Because they really, all these niggas are working hand in hand with white supremacists, man. That's the shameful shit about them bitch ass niggas. You expect me to walk by them niggas and be scared of any of them motherfuckers? When I know your weakness, a bunch of these niggas done showed me their weakness, how they snitch on the motherfucker. But back to the essence of the conversation, can you imagine being a nigga with all these millions of dollars and you wake up one morning and it just sets in that there's a difference between money and power. And you have absolutely no power. That's a tough pill to swallow, man. That nigga had to leave. I would have left too, man. He had to get up out of there with his tail between his legs. And a bunch of house niggas helped make that happen. Like fucking that coon ass nigga Stephen A. And that coon ass nigga Jalen Rose. And a bunch of the motherfucking house nigga ass commentators on ESPN. How dare this nigga Stephen A. jump back on the motherfucking Laker bandwagon talking about he's down after all the shit that this nigga done talked about LeBron James last year, man. After all the shit that this nigga done said about the Lakers last year. All these niggas gonna be back on the white man's dick again. They're gonna be hugging Rob Palinka's nuts. And that old decrepit ass racist redneck ass bitch Jeannie Buss, they gonna be hanging on to her bra strap. I'm not sugarcoating this shit, man. Cause when they give it to us like they give it to us in the raw, man, and all them niggas turn all they motherfucking, all these white people that you think is your fucking friend, all these so-called liberals and shit, they go to their living room, they bring their kids in the living room, they crowd around the TV and they turn on the TV and they marvel in that shit. When they got their hands back on O.J. Simpson, they all had the TVs on. They was eating popcorn and all that shit. And when the judge was sentencing this nigga, it took that nigga 2 hours for the sentencing. Okay, you have 12 years on this one. We're gonna run that concurrent with this 12 years. You got 9 years on this one. That's gonna run consecutive with this 12 years. Oh, that shit, they dragged that shit out for like 2 hours because it's the new modern day public lynching of the black man. Because once they realize that that's way better than hanging a nigga from a tree. Because once you show that shit on national TV, all the little kids that see these icon figures as their hero, and they see them being torn down by white supremacy, then guess what? It further instills the realm of self-hatred in the black youth. So that shit is worth more than anything they could do physical to a nigga, man. And they realized that when they came up with the idea. So even though I'm still a Laker fan, I'm ashamed to even fucking be affiliated with that old fucking decrepit ass racist bitch. And that fucking snake ass nigga Rob Palinka, man. Those are some bitch ass niggas. But it ain't just them. It's their whole motherfucking race from 8 to 80, blonde, crippled, and crazy. They got all these fucking house niggas and Uncle Julios like Stephen A. and all these motherfuckers on TV. They went on a whole campaign against Magic Johnson and LeBron James last year. See, because that's how they operate. As they building up their legacy, they out to tear down the legacy of the black man. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why I wouldn't support these niggas. I would never buy a basketball ticket to a basketball game in the NBA in my fucking life. Even though I'm watching the game on TV if it's my Lakers. But the rest of that shit, as I watch it every day and I go through life every day, it makes me realize, man, all that shit is just racism, man. You see all type of racism in the motherfucking in that shit, man. It's just like when Doug Flutie, when that white motherfucker Doug Flutie, he was 5'8", he played for Boston College. A lot of y'all don't remember him because a lot of young brothers who wasn't living back then. It was a player named Doug Flutie. And basically, the NFL got a rule where they don't like quarterbacks that's below 5'8", that stands below 5'8". So this white motherfucker, he was playing at Boston College, he was 5'8". But he got famous off of one pass, a Hail Mary pass. And they drafted that nigga into the NFL. He didn't do shit. He was too fucking small. But years later, I bring that point up to say years later, they had a nigga named Charlie Ward who played for Florida State. He stood at 6 feet. He won the Heisman Trophy for Florida State, and he won the national championship that same year. Nobody drafted him. But God was on his side. God was on his side, so he got drafted to the NBA because he played various sports. That's how God works when you're being done unjustly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta see this. See, you think that people like Dr. Umar Johnson and all of these people be telling you What he telling you out of racism? No, you can't be a racist person, man, if you don't control nobody's life, if you don't control how people get their jobs, if you don't control how you can stop people from getting this and you can stop people from getting that. If you don't have that type of power, you can't be racist. You can't be prejudiced, man. You can't be prejudiced. That's a reverse psychology game that they use against people who speak out against their racist ass system. That's a reverse psychology game. That's the first thing they'll say as soon as you speak on they fucking racist redneck asses. They say, "Oh, he's a racist." Yeah, they'll pass the word around. They'll have all their house niggas passing the word around, sucking their dick. Yeah, you're such a racist. It's not about black and white. It's not. I got a job. Bitch ass niggas, man. I just look at these niggas and I just sit back and say, you know what, man? Go ahead, man. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even waste my breath on these niggas no more. I don't waste my time teaching them nothing, and I wouldn't teach their kids nothing, man. Because it's like casting pearls among swine. Real talk. It's like casting pearls among swine. And when they get them pearls, they use that shit for evil. Soon as they hear, they hide behind the scenes and they peep from behind the walls and they trying to hear what you're saying. Just like Dr. Umar Johnson said. They try to hear what you're saying so they can jump in front of you and capitalize off your genius and turn your knowledge into some money. Yeah, that's how they operate, man. So I say my condolences to Magic Johnson, and I fully understand why the brother left. And I don't blame him. That's not even a mark against, in my eyes, that's not even a mark against him. So that's what he was supposed to do. Because if he would have stayed, they would have never got another good player as long as he was there. Because that was the campaign, to tear down the legacy of Magic Johnson. To make it to belittle him, because Jalen Rose and all them pussy niggas is mad because they could never win a championship when he was in the NBA. He was just a decent left-handed player, man. You feel me? But he wasn't nothing special. He was all right when he was in Michigan with Chris Webber and them niggas and Juwan Howard when they was the Fab Five. But that's as far as that shit went. But y'all niggas out there, man, y'all gotta stop that motherfucking house nigga ass cooning shit, man. Real talk. I'll be looking at you niggas talking that old fly shit, that crazy shit. Nigga, I come from a school, man, where that boxing shit is not even in play, man. You gotta be busting your guns at a nigga like me, man. Real talk. All that old shit about you telling bitches that you gonna do this and that to me. You better have your niggas with you, man. Cause my motherfucking reflex is gangster, man. And I'm not no gangster. I ain't no killer. Don't get it twisted. I ain't no gangster. I ain't no killer. But I'm not letting a nigga do shit to me, nigga. I done spent years in the motherfucking pen with gladiators, man. And them niggas wasn't taking shit from me, and they wasn't doing shit to me. In the school I come from, if a nigga's a weak ass nigga, motherfuckers will be taking his shit. Now all them pussy niggas that talking about, oh, that's a weak ass nigga, he pussy, they ain't running up taking shit from a nigga, man. Cause you gotta take my life with mines, man. Everything in my pocket is my life savings, and you gotta take my life with mines. I don't give a fuck who you are. How big you are, you can exercise till you fucking drop. I don't give a fuck how big a nigga is, man. I'm not letting a nigga go in my pockets, run my pockets, or none of that shit. Cause all them stupid ass niggas that the feds be sending, they just some dumb ass idiot ass niggas. The feds know that I'm on niggas like fucking Jason. When a nigga try to force the issue on me, nigga. And this shit gonna make them fold up. That's why you gotta bust your guns at me, cause I'm all that boxing match, you'll step back and find a fucking hole in your fucking chest. Excuse me, I had motherfucking bugs. But anyway, man, real shit. But I just want to say, yo, go Lakers. No, I want to say congratulations to LeBron James and my boy AD. And the next piece that's coming, you know, our next general, that's floor general, point guard that's coming to the game. Yeah, nigga, we gonna be contenders next year. And that pussy nigga Stephen A, he already knew that. That was the deal between the league and Jeannie Buss. That they would sacrifice that season to fuck over Magic Johnson's name. That's what that whole shit was about. That's why they hired that nigga. I told you they used that platform as the new modern day public lynching of black men. They knew they couldn't get Magic Johnson no other way. This nigga had a perfect motherfucker. He went out a winner. And they don't like motherfuckers that go out winners, because that's legacy, man. A lot of black people don't understand legacy. These niggas are so busy caught up on self-preservation is the best preservation philosophy that they don't even understand this shit no more, man. These motherfuckers are stealing everything we got and running off with our legacy, man. Everything they get, they steal. That's all white people do is fucking steal. They steal your words, they steal your persona, they steal your swag, everything. They just fucking culture vultures. But like I said, I want to say go Lakers, because we're going to do our thing next year, man. We had enough of that losing shit, man. The Lakers ain't no motherfucking losers, man. Real talk, back to the real shit. We gonna get back to winning next year, man. To our winning ways, man. So all you pussy niggas can stop that talking shit about LA this and LA that. Especially the coon ass nigga Stephen A. You wanna jump back on our dick and be back on our bandwagon next season. Old faggot ass house nigga. And that's beyond basketball. That's personal. Because that's the worst type of nigga there is. As a fucking house nigga. Ruining the motherfucking black legacy for a fucking check. Not even realizing that not all money is good money, man. You have no loyalty to nobody. And that's the worst type of motherfucker there is. A nigga who's loyal to nothing but his own fucking personal agenda. Real talk. But once again, man, congratulations to my boy LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And my boy AD, especially Anthony Davis, man. No, I feel you done did enough losing. You should come together with, on the real team. That's what's up. Shout out to New Orleans. I hope they do their thing next season. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a good team, but I'm a Laker fan, man. A true Laker fan, a dedicated Laker fan. I take the bad with the good, man. I don't just go jump on Golden State's bandwagon when them niggas start winning. And then nigga, next thing you know, next year you gonna have a bunch of motherfuckers wearing Toronto Raptors jerseys. These niggas they don't have no fucking loyalty no more, man. They just jump on anybody's bandwagon that's winning. Next year, you're going to see all these niggas with Toronto Raptors jerseys saying, yeah, that was my team, man, for years, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Just like you had people the year before that talking about they was wearing Golden State jerseys. And I know for sure that they wasn't no fucking Golden State fans. Now, if a nigga 20 years old, 19 years old, I could see him being a Golden State Warrior fan. But any nigga that's older than that, no, back in the days, you couldn't give a Golden State Warrior ticket away for free. Wasn't nobody going to no fucking Golden State Warrior games, man. So all them old ass niggas talking about they been Golden State Warrior fans, y'all some fucking liars. And all them niggas that next year be talking about they was Toronto Raptors fans, y'all some damn liars. Only way I'm gonna believe that shit if it's a young boy telling me some shit like that. Excuse me. But with that being said, man, yo, man, all y'all brothers out there and y'all sisters, man, these brothers gotta stop that cooning shit, man. Making the black race look real bad. We are looking bad out here as a race, man. It's beyond basketball. It's bigger than basketball, man. Real talk, man. We got motherfuckers trying to exterminate our race, man. Right up underneath our nose. And here these niggas are trying to befriend the very motherfuckers that's trying to kill your ass. Nigga like OJ, this nigga ran right back to these motherfuckers trying to be their friend. Knowing that this shit was eating at them niggas. To the point where they killed my man Johnny Cochran because he was a fucking genius at law. And they want to kill a nigga like me because I'm a fucking genius at what I do. And when Malcolm X and all them niggas was alive, Martin Luther King, didn't no black people like them, man. Because that's what they was being manipulated by the media not to like them niggas. The Black Panther Party, none of them. Black people was going against them too, man. This is why they had to start robbing banks, because police was arresting these niggas every day. And all the money that they kept raising in fundraisers, they had to give to lawyers. That's what they did to Bill Cosby. This is why they sent 50 bitches to say that he raped them. Because once the case is over, you gotta face lawsuits and all type of shit. They want to make sure that this nigga go broke, giving all his money to lawyers. That's the way they get down, man, in the game of white supremacy. You niggas gotta start understanding that this shit is for real, man. You think these white people playing with your ass? No, they're not. Well, with that being said, man, I just want to provoke a little thought for all my people out there. I'm talking about the God conscience, those with the God conscience and those who possess those magic glasses, man. Those who are striving to be righteous. That's who I'm talking to. I give my regards to your families and all of that, man. To all those people that suffering oppression around the world. May God, Allah, have mercy on your souls, man. But don't worry, like I said, just understand and know the end result of this game, man. These oppressors are going to the hellfire by the droves, and they know it. So they know that they gotta have their little fun in the heaven on earth, because this is as close as they get into heaven. And with that being said, man, you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena here at the Homeless Empire, and I am your host, the lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Check me out at www.reverbnation.com/performing art. Or you can click on the link below, the Reverb Nation link below in the comment section, and check me out and understand. You'll understand why I am the lyrical genius. And with that being said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and until the next episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, I'm out. Peace.